With a chicken there, I just feel ashamed. That's it, I've had enough. I'm leaving you. Howdy, it's Matt. I just got owned by a piece of B&Q foam board. And yeah, right. So those of you which have just joined us, I'm Matt, and I'm on a very long walk of shame. I need to go and collect the Mini Drak, which you bastard. I was absolutely caning the nuts off. I hope the video was recorded on it, because I was doing stupid stuff, as you should do. And there's Dave taking the pee. There's Dave going around at about 20 miles an hour. And there's me doing the best part of a ton. There we go. Yeah, why am I don't even know I can? Oh, the farmer's been out, there's poo everywhere. So yeah, you're joining me on a walk of shame to go and collect the Mini Drak. It is pretty minging out there. And this video is really for those of you which are not out flying today, really. It's a beautiful day here in the United Kingdom of, look at that, sunniness. Absolutely beautiful. So I hope your weekend's going to be a corker, because it's started off pretty good here in the United Kingdom. Mr. Farmer has been out. I'm just looking at Alan's comment, he's at work. There is one negative. We are walking through a field of poo, with more poo to go with the poo in the field here today. Anthony says, already been flying this morning, good lad, good lad. And if you're watching this and you're wondering, who's Matt talking to, I'm chatting to like Paul, for example. Yeah, nice walk. It's not a bad day out here, to be honest. It's not a bad day for a walk of shame, because it is absolutely beautiful here. Autumn's definitely here in the United Kingdom, which, to be honest, is actually a good thing, because it means there's less leaves on the tree, so we can do more silly stuff around the back of trees. So that's classed as happy days. So anyway, why am I on a walk of shame? The Mini Drak. I absolutely caning it in and around the trees, chasing and harassing Dave. Dave's like telling me where he is, so I'm doing loops and rolls trying to catch up with him, trying to do fast flybys on him. And it went really well, and we had good fun. And you'll have to excuse me, I'm just looking to see what the farmer's just done there with part of the field. And anyway, I went through Dead Man's Arm. Kind of nipped the ground on the way through. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look. Oh, Anthony returned to home working really well on INAV. That's absolutely fantastic to hear. Pants, you're gonna have to excuse me. Shift over a wall and over a fence a second. Oh yeah, the first time I ever came over here, absolutely scared the living daylights out of me. What had happened is that there was a pheasant on the opposite side of the wall, and it scared me as much as I scared it, and we both went jump and one flew away. And anyway, right, how do I turn this camera around? There we go. Right, this is Dead Man's Arm. Those of you which have not met Dead Man's Arm before, this is it, up close and personal. It is a beautiful oak tree, and you can see how long it's been here. Look how thick that ivy is. It's absolutely crazy tree. So this is Dead Man's Arm. Well, that's the oak tree next to it, but this one is called Dead Man's Arm, and the reason why it's called a Dead Man's Arm is because of that arm. Oh, go away, fly. That arm just there, you don't see it on the FPV goggles until you've hit it. So, oh, not good. Not good. There's a winglet. There's part of my model, or part of the Mini Drak. Now I hit the ground and it took off again. So to be brutally honest, it could be anywhere. No, we've got one part of the Mini Drak. So I came through there. No, return to home wouldn't have done it. I was too close to the ground. The vector would have kicked in and just landed it instead. And to be honest, it was all over in about 2 seconds. Shit, where has it gone? If you can see it, please shout. Like I said, I did come through. Maybe this is the time when we have this conversation about search patterns. Right, so very practical point, okay? Let's have a look to see what's gone on. I've come through that tree there, okay, at an angle. I've hit the ground and I've bounced up into the sky and we found part of the model over there, but I've just walked straight out on this line and not found the model. Okay, so I'm not going to get disheartened. I'm just going to walk across 2 lines. Again, this is the nice thing about having a farmer's field, is that I'm now moved across 2 lines, and then I'm going to walk back and then look over both of the 2 lines for the model. Now I've got a funny suspicion I'm not going to find it while I'm here. And that's what you do. You just basically, I'm sure you've seen it like in movies where they crisscross to make a checker to find somebody who's lost or find something which is lost. And that's what I'm doing. So let's turn it back around. I've got here back to the dead man's arm. And I'm going to go 2 over, which is about that one. And I'm going to walk out here and see if we can find it. It's got to be here. It's bloody huge thing. So, oh, there we go. That's how it works. There you go. Started where I thought it was supposed to have been. And there she is. Right. Does the model look intact? Well, we've got the winglet off the side. I did land a flat. That was a good thing. I did hit the ground and it went up through. Oh, that poor camera. Let's take that off the lens. Big thing is, were we recording? Yes, we got it on film. Right, I'll get that up on U-Balls later, so you can enjoy the impact. And that's going to get this model safe. So this is the right-wing Mini Drak, and I've not had her out in a while. And I feel a little bit guilty for not having her out in a while, because it's a corking model, and the speed on it, absolutely bonkers, absolute nuts. And I was flying it like a nutter as well, hence that's why I landed it. And yeah, brilliant model, absolutely brilliant model. Make sure I've got the camera in your pocket, make sure I've got the winglet. Where's the prop? The prop's on here. Prop's on there, prop's all good. Didn't break the prop. And yeah, I must have been doing 60 mile an hour, 70 mile an hour. Yeah, absolute beauty. It's I think it's one of 2 which have got the snake skin on it. So yeah, Mini Drak, absolute corking model. But what can you learn from watching this quick video? Well, number 1, the United Kingdom is having a fantastic autumn at the moment. Number 2, let me turn this around because I'll make this the profile shot afterwards. The Mini Drak is a corking model. And number 3 is that, let's just quickly replay this. There's 2 trees here, and this is Dead Man's Arm, and she is just there. And she's called Dead Man's Arm because when you hit it, you only have just seen it. So you never see that arm in the goggles. Anyway, I came through here about 60, 70 miles an hour. Came in far too low, hit the ground, took off, and then jumped and it landed here somewhere. But then coming back here later and not really knowing where it was, I was really lucky. I found a fin just there, which I've got here in my pocket. Happy days. Saves me making another one. And then what we did, because I kind of knew where it was, and logic would say it was over there somewhere. So I walked out that one, and I looked either side, and I got out to that patch over there, and the thing is that it wasn't there. So I didn't panic, and what did I do? Come back down that side or that side? Let's say that I came down that side. So I came down that side to rule out the outside edge, and came back here, and then we went back out, and then we went back up, and then we found it over there. So I thought it was there, in reality it was there. But the main thing is you just don't panic when that happens. As long as you know roughly where the model is, just do a crisscross or do lines. So as you can see the lines up here, walk up that line all the way up through there, get to a decent point, turn around and come back down another one. And of course, as you're walking back down, walk slowly, look just both sides, and then you will find your model. You will find it. Persistence is key, and also a plan is a key. And obviously a big model like that is going to stand out like a mole, stand out like a sore thumb. Obviously, if it's a battery, you won't be doing whole rows and looking either side. You'll probably be doing full ones or halves. Again, do note this field is not actually in use at the moment. I think the farmers just left it green from a barley crop, so that this will just get cut up and used as silage. So with that said, from myself, Matt, I want to say a big thank you to you for joining me here live on an epic walk of shame. And look at that. Absolutely corking day here this morning. And yeah, droning on. Oh, miserable in Sweden. Sorry to hear that. We'll send some of the nice weather over to you. So it's time for me to go. And Peter Proctor, you're absolutely right. I should really get around to putting a lost model alarm in the Mini Drak. I've been really naughty and not put it in there. So, and that would have helped massively as well. So yeah, if you're not flying today, I hope the weather's nice for you tomorrow. And again, if you're at work like Alan was, for example, then enjoy the rest of the day at work. And remember, work pays for models. So that's always happy days. So for myself, Matt, have a good day. Cheerios.